Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be returning yet again to Sakamoto Days. We are checking out episode 4 this time. I know I'm a couple days late. In typical fashion, I never get around to Sakamoto Days until sometime after the episode is dropped. But we are back. We're getting to it a bit faster than we have the past few episodes for sure. And I'm really excited to check out what we get in this one. I believe we are going to be introduced to some very fun characters in this episode. Some characters that really bring out some unique moments from the series for sure, and I'm really excited to get to that. If you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next from me. Let me know how you're feeling about the series so far and whether you think this is stacking up to the manga. I'm not really going to take much more time here. I'm just going to jump straight into the episode. I'm really excited to see what we get. Here we go. Episode 4. Of course, we're just straight back into it. Actually, let me make sure I have subtitles on. She's still riding in this thing. I didn't even realize she wasn't with the Sakamotos when they were at the other place. There's Obiguru. Obiguru? I don't know how to pronounce their name. And hard boiled. Love the voice. Obiguru. He's so hard boiled. Oh, Shin's still poisoned. Hard boiled, episode 4. So true. In case you ever get poisoned yourself. Loose thread has you blabbing. So true. Japan Assassin Association. Oh, okay, close enough. There are only about 400 pros in Japan. That's crazy. You're not photogenic. So one time Shin's eyes aren't huge. The Order. Oh shit. He said nothing. Yeah, the bad guy that got beat up at the bunny show. Why are they lying? Oh, Hana's so adorable. Why would we do that? Shin's such a good kid. Hana, speaking of good kids. Aww. As it's so cute. I even gave him a band-aid. Oh dear. Tatsu. You're not supposed to be in here. This is the man's bathroom. I think, right? Unless it's... Damn, they really did her. I love how they've captured her design specifically. Hardboiled looks great too, but they've really made her look great in this. Hit the legend, Taro Sakamoto. For 100, why do they have him sitting against a tree like Guts? At least making it look like that and talking about 100 men. That's really funny. Aww. Look at them having fun. Bro, they're just letting this actual tiny ass child on these rides? That's crazy. I thought there was a height limit for like rides like that. Oh no! Anything could happen in a haunted house. A remedy for my nerves is just alcohol. It's really funny. Yo, she does look pretty scary though. Oh, to be a child with no fear. Oh shit. Literally him with the or. A rookie that just registered. Hard-boiled's guide. I think I know who that voice actor is. Is that a Kainu? That's a Kainu, right? Dear friend. And he breaks the the hand grip thing. I don't even know what he said. Boiled age 15. Sakamoto 14. You're hard boiled. Did you though? Hard boiled people don't have to say they're hard boiled. Nagamo! Who's he? That's so funny. I turned out the girls from the poison department. That's probably for the best. He wasn't hard-boiled at all. Chigo! Kawaii! It's so true. Drinks more alcohol. Scurry door. Don't open the door. That's so funny. Boiled is here. And thus begins the battle. Valid until killed.
どけ。よ
I
う坂本。俺を覚えてるか。覚えてない。家族はどこだ。
do not.
地獄
Oh, he's so cool.
絶対に思い出させてやるよ。どっちでもいいけど別に。
Not that I care or anything. Sniffs.
こんな雑魚じゃ全然物足りないもの。
誰だお前。
Lose drunk.
太極拳。
Drunken fist.
いるのね。ゾクゾクしちゃう。
Holy shit, look at that face. That was very Soul Eater.
坂本。しつこいぞ。覚えてない。って別にそんな覚えてない。
You're full of shit. You're full of
質
shit.
問に答えろ。探し物は自分で探せよ。俺はお前の母ちゃんじゃねえ。
He's so hard-boiled. Not the balls. Boom.
Sakamoto.
Everything's so cool. Before as the cigarette hits the ground, he punches him.
まだまだね。
And that's her gone.
私がその気になれば、あなたたち程度じゃ瞬殺なのよね。
Now it's up to Shin to protect the family.
ゾクゾクしないじゃない。だから。なんだってなぜこんな。あなたをもっと本気にさせる。
Show me what you
私の
got.
経験上、そいつの底力が見れるのは焦ってる時よ。
Holy shit.
ルールは簡単。これから10秒に1回私に攻撃を当てなさい。できなかったらその時点で男の子はバラバラ。
For shit.
もう始まってるわよ。ゾクゾクしてきた。
が引退してから5年経つ。わかるか坂本。これが5年間の差なんだよ。
5 years.
俺とお前の。
But wait.
悲しいな。昔のお前は最高にハードボイルドだった。どうあがこうが無駄だ。俺はこのスーパ
Super
ーボール爆弾
ball bombs.
SBB と
SBB.
ロケットダイナマイトパンチ略して RDP でどの距離どの角度
All these acronyms for a hard-boiled guy.
そんなことも忘れちまったのか。ダサい。
So cringy.
ここにダイナマイトセットしてよ。爆風の推進力を利用すんだ。
ダサい。
スーパーパンチにしなよ。
スーパースーパーボールってのもあるだな。
どれもこれも
All his ideas are cringy.
パンチにしなよ。
スーパーパンチ。俺はお前に憧れてた。
Oh, he caught a glimpse of the note.
女子からチョコもらう。そんなお前が
Chocolate from the girls.
弱くなっちまったなんて。俺は許せ。
Sakamoto's got a fight on his hands here this time.
家族も守れねえ。ただのデブだよ。
Is this the difference in 5 years? Ooh. My family. There he goes. He got hit. He thought about his family.
あばよ。
And those were his last thoughts before he died. Right? Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Do the thing.
俺の青春。なんだ今のさっき。
火塩素酸ニトロジー系 3.5g。
I remember.
爆弾の配合を。
思い出したよ。
Look at him. It's so over. He is here.
本気で行かせてもらう。
And he is him. Oh no, I forgot to move my webcam again. I'm getting really bad at that. I'm like really out of the loop when it comes to these, or really out of whack when it comes to doing episode reactions. I apologize immensely. I will really try and get my shit together when we go into future episode reactions. But let's just talk about this episode right now. That episode was really fun. Definitely probably my favorite of the season so far. I feel like that's maybe the case for a lot of people here. We got to really just see the first real threat to Taro Sakamoto and the family. You know, like they are still at the amusement park. They're still enjoying their time. You thought it was over. You thought, you know, oh, the amusement park fight finished. They're going to go home and there's going to be a new threat shows up. Nah, they showed up right away and here we go. We're straight into the action pretty much. Hard-boiled and Obiguro. I apologize for butchering the name immensely, but it was just really cool to see them kind of do what you would expect an assassin to do. Like, you know, they observe, they get used to like the way that the characters move and stuff. They were observing as Sakamoto was fighting the younger and new guys, the rookies and stuff, and so they were able to become aware of moves. They were able to become aware of how they move and just everything like that. They were able to just observe, and that's something that I think is cool that we got to see there, because you know, normally it just skips stuff like that and it just goes straight to the fight. But the fact we got to see that Hard Boiled was someone who wanted to see what his enemy could do before going and fighting him was just, it just goes to show that the 5 years that Taro Sakamoto has been out, nobody knows what he can do. Nobody knows what he's capable of. So Hard Boiled shows up, Obiguro show up, and they just start wreaking havoc. I'll go back to the beginning of the episode. You know, I'll talk about the episode kind of in the sequence of events, I guess. So the conversation with, I can't remember the name of him, but the guy with the pyramids under his eyes, he's the one that had the poison Shin in the previous episode. That scene where, you know, he's basically blabbing, he tells them just about everything, goes to show that, you know, everything he was saying in the previous episode doesn't mean that he's not also the same. He was just, you know, using words, using what he was saying to kind of draw out an emotional response from Shane. And now that he's in the other hand, he doesn't care. He just gives up everyone, you know, like right away. He values his own life. He doesn't want to die. So I think that was pretty funny in itself. The scene then with Hannah running up and giving him a little band-aid or a plaster, whatever you call it, wherever you're from. That was the most sweet and adorable thing ever. She is just the sweetest ray of light in this whole series. She is absolutely adorable. And honestly, like, for being Sakamoto's daughter, it's so funny because Sakamoto went through all this shit. He's an assassin. He killed a lot of people, only for him to have like the absolute most sweetest child ever. It's just like crazy. And then, you know, we fast forward, we meet Hard Boiled in the bathroom and stuff, and we got to see, you know, Shin and Lou terrified as they're going through a haunted house. Of course, Lou using her family's secret remedy, which is just straight up alcohol, getting drunk as shit so she doesn't have to be scared, but she's still scared. That obviously transitions a little later on into her using Drunken Fist because she's drunk as hell and she's fighting. But it's funny because she's got all this confidence, but she's all over the place. She's very unpredictable, I guess, when she's drunk. You know, the way she moves is very unpredictable and very chaotic. And then obviously that hilarious scene with Obiguro being like, hey, you have to hit me once every 10 seconds or Shin will be cut up into a different piece every 10 seconds you don't hit me. And Lou just starts bawling and apologizes to Shin because she can't do it. It's just really funny. It's a good showcase of the humor of Sakamoto Days. I think that it was a really well done scene. I think that the character designs in this series have been done amazing. I love what they did with Obiguro especially. Like, I don't know what it is about her design, but I just really like what they did with her in the anime. Hard Boiled, of course, looks great. And then how could we not talk about Hard Boiled versus Sakamoto? That we'll get to the main event soon, but you know, going back and learning about the past, learning that Hard Boiled was someone who, you know, he went by Boiled at the time, looked up to Sakamoto because Sakamoto was hard boiled. Sakamoto didn't go out of his way to do anything. He just did things that were cool. And Boiled wants to be that. He thinks he's that. He spends time with Sakamoto, whether Sakamoto wants to spend time with him or not. He just follows him around like a puppy and just spends time with him that way. And then when it comes to the point where Nagamo's like, who's this guy? Sakamoto's like, I have no idea. And this guy has been following him around for who knows how long. And, you know, we're kind of being made to believe by from Hard Boiled's perspective and from the words that he's saying that he and Sakamoto were close because they spent a lot of time together, but it just goes to show Sakamoto didn't care. He was just there to do his thing, and this guy was following him around and he didn't care enough to tell him to go away. So we get to see that, and then of course, you know, a little later on we get to see that Boiled came up with this idea, you know, the rocket punch, I don't even know, the RPF or some bullshit, and then the super balls, all this chaotic craziness that just it seems very forced, especially giving it an acronym, but I feel like that's a huge part of Boyle's character, where everything is insanely forced and he's not as cool as he wants to be. He's putting it on to try to mimic people that he has seen before. He's not just naturally cool, you know, that way. So then Sakamoto starts getting his ass handed to him. You know, he's taking a crazy beating. We've never seen him take a beating like this in the series. He has always just surpassed anything and everything, everyone that has come at him so far, and this is the first time we have ever seen him on the back foot, and we're kind of worried. We're wondering what's going to happen. What is it going to take for him to overcome this guy, this Hard-Boiled guy? You know, Hard-Boiled himself says this is the difference in 5 years of extra work, whereas you dropped out 5 years ago. You have not done anything. You have not been training. You have not been improving. I have. That's basically what he says. And then Sakamoto takes a crazy punch to the face and he goes flying. He sees his family and his workplace and his friends flashing before his eyes, and then he's gone. And we're like, holy shit, what's it going to take? Like, what next? And suddenly Hard-Boiled gets this crazy vision. He feels this intense rage, this intense lust, bloodlust almost. I don't know what they called it in this. And he shits himself and he's like frozen up and he's wondering, what was that feeling I felt? And he turns around and Taro Sakamoto is thin. Yeah, it's just really cool when Sakamoto just sheds all that weight miraculously. Is he wearing a bodysuit? Is he not? What's happening? Like, what is that? What happened? How did he lose all that weight in the flash of the blink of an eye, pretty much? And he's here now and he is in his prime form and he is ready to beat down on Hard-Boiled. And I cannot wait for episode number 5. It's going to be such a fun one. It's going to be an absolute blast. It's got some really cool moments in there that I know of. And of course, you know, we're going to get to see that the rest of the Lou versus Obiguro fight. And that's going to be a really fun, funny one too. So yeah, I cannot wait to see the rest of this wrap up, and I'm really excited to see it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe and comment, letting me know how you felt about this episode, how you're feeling about the adaptation so far, if you think it stacks up against the manga, any of your gripes, grievances, or just how you're generally feeling about the series so far. I would love to hear it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you're having a great day, and that's going to do it for me. Take care.